Hey, Coop here. Welcome to 90-Second Recap, where I share a quick sports history lesson based on today's camp. It's March 18th, and I'm wearing a Chicago Cubs New Era 5950 purchased from Capsule Hats and a t shirt purchased from Obvious Shirts. This is part two of today's episode. If you missed part one, please go back and watch it. I'm trying to tell a story here. This cap is from Capsule Hat's Mountain Sunrise collection, which is why I felt it was the perfect cap as we talk more about baseball in Japan. The very first morning I was ever in Japan in late January 1997, I opened the blackout curtains to reveal Fujiyama, Fuji-san, Mount Fuji. As I looked to the southwest, the snow-capped mountain was the perfect embodiment of the House of the Rising Sun, welcoming me on my first morning in the country. More than 28 years on and probably a dozen or so trips, I haven't seen Fuji-san again. So thankfully, I now have this mountain sunrise cap. Japan's culture is light years different from ours here in the States, but there are a few things we can agree on without quarrel. One is our respective countries' love of baseball. And while we have cultural differences between the fan experiences at our ballparks, cheering sections in Japan are nonstop loud and boisterous when their heroes are at the plate, and you can often hear a pin drop when they're on defense. We've also got to be mindful of the fact that we have differences from ballpark to ballpark here, like we don't do the wave at Wrigley. We also have cultural differences within our ballparks, like right field sucks. But if there are a couple of things that span the big pond between here and there, it's the appreciation for the little guy, the man who does more with less, and ballpark food. If you know even a little bit about Shota Imanaga, you've likely heard him referred to as the throwing philosopher. In my lifetime, the Cubs have had two guys known as the Professor, Greg Maddux and Kyle Hendricks. Shota's cut from the same cloth, a similar kimono, if you will. Imanaga went to Hokuchiku High, a school known for its rigorous academics, not for its glorious history in the Koshien tournaments, for which they've never qualified. But attending a books first school meant that Shota learned how to learned how to study hitters, learned how to outsmart, not to overpower. Cubs fans are hopeful that he continues to have success in the top of the zone, continues to make thoughtful gestures like bringing Sam Bernero a Dunkin' Ice Latte, and continues to inspire the everyman in his role as Mike Imanaga II. On the Saturday afternoon broadcast of the Cubs-Tigers game from the Big Egg, Taylor McGregor, Alex Cohen, and Jim DeShays did a fabulous job of helping viewers understand what concessions look like in a Japanese ballpark. I'll never forget my first game at Marine Stadium in Chiba. Takoyaki, octopus balls. Noodles, fried potatoes, but in a curly Q. Chicken stick, as we call it around here, and most importantly, draft beer at your seat. Is this heaven? No, and it's not Iowa either. It's baseball in Japan.